Tonight we're here at the New Sound Studio outside of Zurich. We're going to interview the band Chamber 69, a couple of girls doing some hard metal. Hello, I'm here with the lead singer of the band 69 Chambers. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Nina. I'm the singer and guitar player for 69 Chambers.
So to get right into it, why 69 Chambers? Why are you called that?
Don't ask. This is the favorite question of all journalists, and it's a long story. I'd rather not.
Fair enough, fair enough. We'll keep it a mysterious secret. Now, what bands are your greatest influences to just dive in?
I really couldn't tell which bands are my greatest influence because there's so many bands I listen to. I grew up with Soundgarden, and I'm sure that still somehow influences me. And I love Slayer. I love bands like Meshuggah. I like really heavy bands, and at the same time, I like to listen to singer-songwriters like Tori Amos.
Okay.
So that's an awkward combination.
An interesting combination, which leads into your music. You, on your website, say that it's rock, metal. Do you want to describe your influences that led you into that genre?
It's really hard to tell. I started playing guitar when I was about 16, and I really didn't think I was ever going to do a band or anything. It was just, it happened. I taught myself to play the guitar, and somehow I never really steered it into anything. It was what I played and what I really felt comfortable with, and somehow it inspired me to, at first it was more rock, and it started getting heavier after a couple of years, and at the same time the singing style started getting poppier. So I guess that it just happened somehow.
And does being a female band in the metal world become lonely, or do you find that it's an advantage?
It's both. A lot of female bands like to complain about not being taken serious and stuff like that, and in a way it's true. We've experienced shows where we came and American roadies were there, and they said, "Hey, look, the disco dancers are here," right. And so you're like, but at the same time, you stick out, and
definitely
they're curious if you can really play the guitar, and if you can really sing, and if you really know how to rock. So you have the attention at least. It's just all about getting the chance to prove it, because sometimes they don't really, they're not sure if they want to book you at a festival because they don't know if you're just up there for some posing or if you're really a musician.
So it's always a challenge and a motivating factor, perhaps.
It is.
I also noticed on your website that you were in the United States and that you were inspired for some of your album, and I quote, "because of the unfreedom in the land of the free." What were some of the experiences that you had that inspired your music?
Well, the whole story behind it is, I never had the illusion that I could go over there and be successful as a musician like that, because I hardly knew anyone. I just went over there with my guitar all by myself, and it was just my goal to stick around for a while, to meet other musicians, because it's really hard to find people here that are ambitious enough to, the job and friends are a lot more important here. In the States, you have a lot of people that are really ambitious, and I wanted that to inspire me. And I spent some time over there and met a lot of cool people, and at the same time ran out of money. It's a classic story. Right. I tried to work. It wasn't possible. I didn't have the visa to stay there for a long time. I got into strange situations with so-called producers. Suddenly the door was locked, and I'm like, what the hell?
So, you're an attractive woman. This happens.
Yeah, but it's such a cliche. I was surprised that it's really,
a sad but true cliche.
Yeah, somehow.
It's a cliche for a reason.
So all these stories somehow came together to write a couple of songs for the album.
Cool. I also really enjoyed your music video that's on YouTube right now, for Day of the Locust. It's very intense. What made you dream up these images for this music video?
The music Well, the lyrics are somehow connected with my stay in the U.S., but we didn't want to show it like one-to-one. It was supposed to be kind of dreamlike story that adds up these different small scenes that really don't belong to each other. It's all about um, deceptive dreams. It's about, you know, getting disappointed at something. And it was also the how do you call it, regisseur, the director's idea,
Okay.
a lot of the things, and we somehow brought everything together. And we really didn't want it to tell a story. It was supposed to be more about different impressions you get.
Yeah, I think it evokes a lot of emotion from the viewer. Probably different depending on the person, but fantastic.
Thank you.
And so what's in your band's future? Another album, a tour? Are you going to go to the US, move to LA or New York?
Well, that's not planned right now. No, as you can see, we're in the studio, and we're working on the second album. We're really taking our time, because a lot of people have been asking me, when is it out, when is it coming? And it's still going to take a while, because we're really taking the time to not just write new songs in the same style, like reproduce the first album with new songs. We're really trying to take it a step forward. Okay. And so we're spending a lot of time recording everything and working on it.
And are you going to stay in the same genre of music, or are you going to go harder or softer? Or?
Well, the thing is, it's probably going to be more extreme. The instruments are probably going to be heavier than before. We're not going to have that alternative rock metal as much, alternative rock grunge thing as much in the album as we had on the last album. It's going to be probably more metal. And at the same time, the vocals are going to be more poppy.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And to close out, just two fun questions. What's your favorite non-musical sound?
Non-musical sound, the sound of my car.
Ah, excellent. And finally, what's your favorite curse word?
Curse word?
In any language.
Well, I really like the word that our drummer, who's French-speaking, putain.
Oh, the French.
Word. Putain.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.